Hello kids! This DVD has been developed keeping in mind the aptitude and attitude of small children. This DVD is totally child-oriented with a view to make the process of education enjoyable and interesting. It consists of various useful and interesting informations about various chapters like My Family, Living Things, Plant Life, Animal Life, Our Body, Food and Nutrition, Air, Water and Weather, Good Habits, Cleanliness, Safety and First Aid, and about our universe. There is a presentation of colorful pictures and audio-visual explanations with animation which will help you to understand the chapters better.
Very good morning to you all.
The first topic is going to be about family. We have two kinds of families, small family and a big family. Let us first see what a small family is. This is Reena's family photo. Let me introduce them one by one. This is Reena. She is 8 years old. He is Reena's father. His name is Dr. Gupta. He is working as a doctor in a hospital. She is Reena's mother. Her name is Meera. She is working as a teacher in a school. Meet her little brother Rakesh. He goes to play school. Father, mother, one or two children make a small family. See this photograph. This is a big family. Reena is along with her grandparents and cousins. He is Reena's grandfather. She is her grandmother. He is her uncle. And she is her auntie. They all were living together some time back. When you live with your grandparents and cousins, it is called a big family. In a big family, we love each other. We help each other. We have fun together. We all live very happy. Apart from our family, there are many more things that we should know about this world. This world where we live is wonderful and beautiful with various kinds of things, isn't it? We have different kinds of plants, different kinds of animals and birds around us. This makes the world wonderful. Some of the things around us are called living things and some are called non-living things. Human beings, trees, plants, birds, animals and insects are all called living things. They are called living things because they have life in them. They grow, they move, and they also die. Some other things like the chair, table, car, buildings, book, and ball are called non-living things. They do not have life in them. they cannot grow or move. Now, I am going to tell you about the special features of living things. Living things can grow. See here. A seed grows into a small plant and then into a big plant. You can watch the plants in your garden. A small plant in your garden grows into a big plant. Similarly, an egg hatches into a chick. A chick comes out of an egg and grows into a hen or a cock. A baby grows into a boy or a girl. A boy grows into a man and a girl grows into a woman. All living things grow. Does a non-living thing like the chair or a table which you see in your home grow? No, they do not grow. Living things can eat. A hen can eat grains. A cow can eat grass. Man can eat food. For example, take a bird and a stone and keep them both on the floor. Put some rice or grains on the floor. Watch them. Now, tell me who is eating the rice. Yes, a bird can only eat. The stone will not eat the rice. So, have you understood that only a living thing can eat food? The food helps the living things to grow. Living things die after some years after they grow old. A cat can live only for 10 to 12 years. A dog can live only for 20 years. A turtle can live for more than 50 years. Non-living things do not die. The next feature is that living things can move. See here, a man is walking. A fish is swimming in the water. And a bird is flying in the air. Does a chair or a book or a stone move from one place to another? No, they cannot move unless you move them. Living things can breathe. Human beings breathe air through their nose. A fish will breathe air through its gills. Living things cannot live without air. Non-living things do not breathe. When you come to plants, there are variety of plants in this world. They are of different shapes and sizes and also different types. Some plants are big and some plants are small. See these trees. Ashoka tree, banyan tree, mango tree, neem tree, coconut tree, gulmohar tree, apple tree, etc. These plants grow big and strong, so they are called as trees. Now we will see about plants which are small. See these plants: rose plant, sunflower plant, hibiscus plant, and cotton plant. These plants are small plants. They grow to a small height and their stems are not very strong. These are called shrubs. Some plants like the mint and basil are very small and weak. These are called herbs. Grapevine or a money plant do not grow as the other plants. Do you know why? It is because these plants are weak and cannot grow straight on their own. So, they need a support to grow. These plants climb up taking the support of walls or other plants or sticks. These are called climbers. A pumpkin plant grows along the ground. It is called a creeper. Now, let us learn about the parts of a plant. Flower is the beautiful part that gives seeds or fruits. Leaf makes food for the plant. Stem carries food and water to all parts of the plant. Root gives support and takes water and nutrients from the soil. Most plants grow from seeds and some from a stem cutting. There are different kinds of seeds like the gram, bean, pea, corn, and apple seed. A seed has a baby plant inside it. Plants need sunlight, air, and water to grow. It also needs soil from which the roots take nutrients. Most of our food comes from plants. We eat almost all the parts of a plant. Carrot, radish, beetroot, and turnip are the roots of a plant. Cabbage, lettuce, and spinach are leaves of a plant. Potato, ginger, and sugarcane are the stem. Broccoli and cauliflower are the flower of a plant. Apple, grapes, orange, mango, banana, and cherries are fruits. Wheat, rice, maize, and barley are some of the cereals that we eat. Gram, peas, beans, and kidney beans are some of the pulses that we eat. We get coffee, tea, and sugar also from plants. Coffee from coffee seeds. Sugar from sugarcane stem. And tea from tea leaves. Have you all been to a zoo? At the zoo, we can see lots of animals and birds. Our world is a wonderful place. There are different kinds of animals, birds, and insects in this world. Some animals are big and some are small. Animals and birds are living things. So, they eat food, grow in size, move from one place to another for food, multiply by either laying eggs or by giving birth to young ones. Parrot, crow, pigeon, owl, woodpecker, penguin, kiwi, and ostrich are all called birds. These birds have two legs which help them to walk. They have wings and feathers. Wings help them to fly. Most birds can fly. Some birds like the penguin, kiwi, and ostrich cannot fly. Birds eat with the help of their beaks. They do not have teeth. Coming to the animals, some animals are very big, like the lion, tiger, bear, gorilla, and fox. These animals are called wild animals. They live in the forests. Some are tamed. These animals live on land. Some animals like whale, crocodile, frog, duck, tortoise, and snakes live in water. Crocodile, frog, and duck live both on land as well as in water. Tortoise can also live both on land and water. Snail, lizard, and snake live on the ground. Monkey, woodpecker, and snakes live in trees and plants. Do animals need food to live and grow? Yes. They move from one place to another in search of food and shelter. Do animals take different kinds of food? Yes. Horse, cow, goat, and sheep eat only plants. Pigeon, hen, and squirrel eat grains. Spider, lizard, and frog eat insects and worms. Lion, kingfisher, and vulture eat flesh of other animals. Bear and crow eat both plants and flesh of other animals. Do they need home to live in? Yes. Like human beings, animals also need home to live in to remain safe from heat, cold, rain, and enemies. Sparrows live in a nest. Spiders live in web. Ant in ant hills. Bee in hive. Rabbit digs a burrow. These animals make their own homes. Lion lives in a den. How do the other animals live? We make homes for some pet and tamed animals. Rabbit, hutch. Dog, kennel. Horse, stable. Fish, bowl or an aquarium. Cows, shed. Our body is very special. We may all look different, but the organs in our body is the same. Our body consists of three main parts. They are head, trunk, and limbs. Head. The head has a pair of eyes, a pair of ears, a nose, and a mouth. One of the important organ of human body is the brain. The brain is situated in the head. Next is trunk. The trunk is the main part of our body. The chest and abdomen form the trunk. The chest is called the thorax. The neck connects the head to the trunk. The heart and lungs are found inside the thorax. The stomach, kidneys, and intestines are found inside the abdomen. Our hands and legs are called limbs. The legs are lower limbs and the hands are upper limbs. The forehand, elbow, wrist, palm and fingers form the parts of the hand. The thigh, knee, ankle, foot and toe form the parts of the leg. We have 5 sense organs in our body. Eyes, ears, nose, tongue and skin are called sense organs. Eyes, it helps us to see different objects and their colors. Nose, it helps us to smell different fragrance. Ears, it helps us to hear different sounds. Tongue, it helps us to know different tastes. Skin, it helps us to feel. We can feel roughness and smoothness with our skin and also sense whether the object is hot or cold with the skin. Let us now know about our bones and muscles. Press your left arm with the fingers of your right hand. What do you feel? Can you feel a hard stick-like thing inside our body? The hard things in the middle are called the bones, and the muscles form the soft flesh around them. Our body is made up of bones and muscles covered by the skin. It gives shape and support to our body. Some bones in our body are big. Some bones are very small. The thigh bone is the biggest bone in our body. The smallest bone is the ear bone. From where do we get strength to lift and carry things? It is from our muscles. Some muscles are big and strong. The muscles of our arms and legs are big and strong. Some muscles are small, like the muscles of the eyes. They move our eyes. All parts of the body move only with the help of muscles. There are some muscles that do not move. Let us now learn about the internal organs of our body that are found inside our body. If you keep your palm on the left side of your chest, you can feel your heart beat. Heart is the organ made up of muscles. These muscles work together and pump blood from the heart to different parts of our body. Our stomach is also made up of muscles. These muscles work continuously. They help in mixing the food we eat with the digestive juices and push it into the intestines. It works continuously as long as one is alive. Kids, do you know why do we need food? We need food to live, to grow, and to get the energy to play, run, walk, work, and to do many more activities. It helps us to live strong and healthy. Do you know that all living things need food? Plants, animals, birds, insects, and all the living things need food to live. Where do we get our food from? Most of our food comes from plants, vegetables, fruits, nuts, grains, pulses, cereals, etc. We also get food from animals. Examples are meat, milk, eggs, etc. Milk is very important for our body. It is called a complete food. It makes our bones and teeth strong. We should drink at least 2 to 3 glasses of milk every day. Food is eaten by us generally for 3 times a day. We eat breakfast in the morning. We eat lunch at noon. We eat dinner at night. Having seen about food, let us see what is healthy food. Food that makes our body strong and which helps us stay healthy is called healthy food. Let me tell you what are the healthy food. Fresh vegetables, fruits, cereals, pulses, milk, eggs, meat are very healthy for our body. Can any one of you tell me about the good eating habits that we should follow? I will tell you now. Eat food at regular times. Eat healthy food like vegetables and fruits. Eat correct quantity of food. Drink plenty of water, at the least 2 liters. Don't eat food that is kept open for a long time. Eat slowly and chew your food well. Don't talk while eating. Don't eat between meals. Brush your teeth after each meal. We should eat clean and healthy food. The next basic need for a living thing is air. Can we see air? No, we cannot see air because it has no color, but we can feel air all around us. Living things need fresh and pure air for breathing. Moving air is called wind. Wind vane helps us to indicate the direction of the wind. Wind can move things. I will show you some things that move with the help of the air. Balloon, kite, birds, windmill, aeroplane, sailboat, parachute, etc. Air also occupies space. Blow air into a balloon. See how it becomes bigger and bigger. The air that you blow in fills up the space inside the balloon. So, we can say that air occupies the space. All living things need air to live. Human beings, animals, and plants breathe in air. They cannot live without air. they will die without air. Different living things breathe in air through different organs. Some living things breathe through lungs, some through gills, and some through air holes. I will show you an example that living things cannot live without air. Take 2 glass bottles and some cockroaches. Put some cockroach inside both the bottle and close the first bottle with a tight lid and the second bottle with a lid with some holes. Keep it aside for 1 or 2 days. See what happens to the cockroaches. You can see that the cockroach in the first bottle dies because it did not get air to breathe. The cockroach in the second bottle lives because it gets air to breathe. We also need air for burning. I will show you an example for this also. Light a candle and leave it for some time. It will keep on burning. Now, close the burning candle with a glass jar. In a little moment, the candle will stop burning. This is because there is no air inside. The next basic need for living things is water. Let us see the uses of water. We need water for drinking, cooking, bathing, washing, and cleaning. Living things cannot live without water. Human beings, animals and plants all need water to live. Animals also drink water. They need water to wash themselves. We wash our pet animals and cattle with water. Forest animals take bath in lakes and streams. From where do we get pure water? We get water from rain. Rain falls from the clouds. What happens if we do not pour water to a plant for a few days? Plants dry up and die if we do not pour water. Plants grow well when they get enough water. They use water to make food. We use water for gardening. Farmers use water for growing crops. We need water for so many other purposes. Water is so important to everyone. So, we should store water properly. I will tell you the different methods in which we can store water. Water can be stored in many ways. In dams, ponds, lakes, well, and also in buckets. Water is very precious. We should not waste water. We should not throw waste into the water. Do any one of you know what is weather? The change in the atmosphere is called weather. Sometimes the weather is hot. Sometimes the weather is cold. We feel cool in the early morning. So, we say the morning weather is cool. It is hot at noon. Now, we say the weather is hot. Weather is the condition of the atmosphere. Weather changes from time to time and day to day. It may be cold in the morning, warm in the afternoon, and cold in the night again. There are many reasons for the change in weather. The sun, the wind, and the rain causes changes in the weather. When a particular weather remains the same for a period of time, it is said to be a season. There are 5 main seasons in India. They are the summer season, rainy season, winter season, spring season, and autumn season. First, I will tell you about the sunny days. The sun shines brightly on a sunny day, so the day is very hot. In summer, the days are mostly sunny. The weather becomes hot and unpleasant. In this time, we prefer to wear light cotton clothes. The weather becomes cooler on a rainy day. Sometimes we get rain after the hot summer days. Thus, the weather becomes pleasant. The rain in the winter makes the weather very cold and pleasant. We use umbrellas and raincoats. They protect us from getting wet. We can measure the rainfall by using the rain gauge. On some days, the wind blows strongly. We call it a windy day. We can see many things flying in the wind. Clothes dry faster on a windy day. Children enjoy flying kites. Very strong wind is called storm. We see clouds in the sky on a cloudy day. The sun rays do not pass through the clouds, so the weather becomes cooler. The cloudy days are cooler than the sunny days. In winter, the weather is very cold. When it is very cold, snow falls on the high hills and mountains. On cold days, we wear woolen clothes to keep us warm. We use fire or a heater to protect us from the cold. We like to drink hot coffee or tea. In cold countries, in winter, children play with snow, making snowballs. People go for ice skating. Let us now discuss about good habits and good manners. Good habits makes a person healthy and happy. First, I will tell you what you should do before and after eating. Wash your hands before eating food. Eat food that is clean and fresh. Do not eat too much food. Do not talk while eating. Do not eat food that is kept in the open. Chew your food well. Don't waste your food. After the meal, wash your mouth and hands. Dry your hand with a clean handkerchief or a towel. Use your own handkerchief. Now, I will tell you some tips to keep yourself clean every day. Brush your teeth every morning. Take bath daily in the morning. Wash your legs while coming out of a toilet. Comb your hair with your own comb. Wear clean and tidy uniforms and clothes. Keep your home clean and tidy. Keep your classroom clean. Don't bite your nails. Don't throw waste paper everywhere. Put the waste paper into the dustbin. Don't write on the walls or on the floors. Next, I will tell you about some general good habits that children should follow. Obey the rules of the school. Be punctual. Do not be late to school. Be regular in your studies and in your work. Do not postpone your studies or work till the next day. Obey the road rules. Stand in a queue and wait for your turn at the bus stop. Children with good manners will be loved by all. I know you are all good children, but yet, let me tell you some good manners that you need to follow. Obey your parents, teachers, and elders. Respect your parents, teachers, and elders. Say sorry when you hurt somebody by mistake. Now, I am going to tell you about cleanliness. We must keep clean to stay healthy. When we play or work, our body gets dirty. Dust makes our body dirty. So, we must keep our body always clean. How can we keep our body clean? Bathing daily is the best way to keep our body clean. Use soap and water to wash away the dirt. Dry your body using a clean towel. Wear clean clothes every day after the bath. Cut your nails regularly and keep them clean. Otherwise, the dirt in your fingernails will enter your body along with the food you eat. This can make you sick. So, your nails must be trimmed and kept clean. Don't bite your nails. Wash your face with soap and water. Dry with a clean towel. Try to keep your face bright and clean so that your face looks nice. Clean your eyes, nose, ears, teeth, and hair regularly. How to keep your nose clean? We breathe and smell with our nose. Blow your nose on a clean handkerchief. Do not clean your nose with your fingers. It is a bad habit. Next comes ears. We hear with our ears. They are very delicate organs. We must take care of them. Use a clean, wet towel or earbud to clean your ears. You should not put anything into your ear. Next comes mouth. We speak and eat with our mouth. Rinse your mouth with water after every meal. Then comes teeth. When we eat, the food particles stick to the gums and teeth. It causes tooth decay and diseases. Use your own toothbrush. Brush your teeth upwards and then downwards. Open your mouth and brush from inside. Rinse your mouth several times with water. Finally, we will see about your hair. Wash your hair with shikakai or shampoo. Dry with a clean towel. Apply oil to your hair. Comb your hair. This is a very important chapter for small children. You have to be very careful all the time. Otherwise, you may get hurt. First comes road safety. We should walk only on a footpath. If there is no footpath, walk on the safe side of the road. Do not run on the road. You may slip and get hurt. Be careful while crossing the road. Walk on the zebra crossing. Look at the traffic lights. Cross the road only when there is green light. Stop when there is red. If there is no zebra crossing, look to your right. Now, look to your left. Look to your right again. Cross the road only when it is clear. Be careful on a rainy day. The roads are wet and slippery. Safety while playing. When we play, we should play in a safe place. It is not safe to play on the road. Never run after a ball on the road. Playing kites on rooftops or roadside is dangerous. Safety in a swimming pool. Swimming is a very good exercise. Do not go alone for swimming. If you cannot swim well, use a swimming tube. Do not go into deep water. Never play in water. We should not play with electric wires. You may get an electric shock. Be careful and be safe. Be careful when you handle sharp things. You may cut yourself. Don't play with fire. It is very, very dangerous. Even though we follow all these safety measures, sometimes we get hurt. Now, it is time for first aid. First aid is the immediate aid which we do when we get hurt. The first aid box will contain band-aid, medicines, etc. If someone gets hurt, do not run away. Help him. Give him first aid. If he gets badly hurt, then send for a doctor. Children, now tell me what are the things that you see on the sky both in the day and night. We can see sun in the daytime, and at night you can see the moon and the stars. The sun shines in the sky during the day. The moon is mostly seen at night. At times, we can see the moon during the day also. The stars twinkle in the sky only at night. The sun is a hot ball of fire. It is very big and round, and it is far away from us. It gives us heat and light. Without light, we cannot see anything. The sun rises in the east. It rises in the morning. The light from the sun makes our days warm and bright. The sun sets in the west. It sets in the evening and it becomes dark. We see the moon at night. It is round like a ball. It is smaller than the sun. It gives us light in the night. It does not give us heat. So, nights are cool. The moon seems to change its shape every night. Sometimes we cannot see the moon at all. We call that day as no moon day. Sometimes we see the crescent-shaped moon. After a fortnight, we see the moon like a ball. We call that day as a full moon day. Why do we see stars only at night? Why does it look very small? We see the stars in the sky at night. They are hot balls of fire. The stars are also like the sun. The sun is the nearest star to the earth. The stars are very big. They look very small because they are very far away from us. There are lakhs and lakhs of stars in the sky, so we cannot count the stars. There are countless stars in the sky. If you are interested to know more about our universe, you can go to the planetarium and collect some more information regarding this. Well, children, I hope you enjoyed learning about the plants, animals and the world around us. Follow the safety rules, good habits, and good manners taught to you, and lead a happy and a healthy life.